It should come as no surprise to you that scarcity motivates people to act. And in the context of providing activities for older people, you can create scarcity by in a number of different ways. There's a couple of contexts that we need to think about. So, scarcity is basically having limited access to a resource, and you can limit the access by putting on a high price to it, limiting the amount of time that's available, offering a certain level of expertise that's very much in demand, general availability. So every Christmas there's always some item that every child is after and nobody can get hold of. Limited deliveries, so you can only access it at certain points. Getting something perceived as an exclusive item. Placing people onto a waiting list, which is one of the classics that a lot of restaurants will do. So they might not be booked full, but you still have to go on the waiting list to give you the feeling that there's a lot of people trying to eat there. Offering a quality of support that other products or services don't. Highballing, which is showing you a product that you want that is way out of your costing, your price range, and then they'll show you another product which is far cheaper but is almost exactly the same. And the game is to actually make you compare the two, and then you snap up the second target product. Lowballing works the other way, where they'll show you something that's at the top end of your price range. That is an absolute lump of rubbish, and then they'll show you something that's just a fraction more expensive that is absolutely fantastic. So generally people will snap that up. You'll find a lot of literature or market material is written to give that sense of scarcity. So the way they'll do that is they'll write in something where it suggests there's an excess demand, that the item is really exclusive or the event is exclusive, that the places are really rare, and that they're going very, very quickly. So one of the real things that organisations do or businesses do to create a feeling of exclusivity is pricing. And you'll see that classically, like with Mercedes, Bentley, a lot of the top end brands. There's a bit of a quandary, because if you want to grow your market, you need to bring in more people, and people want to feel exclusive. So you'll see that with maybe what BMW and some of the other car companies have done with the cheaper end of their selection of cars, their fleets. So I can't think of the make, but you see it a lot with Mercedes now. Recently I was stuck in a junction box, and I was out of 6 cars, I was the only one that wasn't a C-Class Mercedes. So they've saturated the market through. So there's a couple other things really. There's membership also to sort of a club in a sense. So exclusivity through struggle. And what I'm talking about is if you see certain groups like rugby players, you'll see it with boxers as well. You know, you don't have to be a particularly good boxer, you don't have to be a particularly good rugby player, but the fact that you turn up and you train and you have a go, you become a member of that group of people, and that has value as a social connection. I'm going to finish that one there, and I'll do you another little one on scarcity, but that's long enough for this one.